They called me the Wednesday Strangler, but I never cared for the name. It makes me sound predictable, as if I followed some ritualistic calendar. The truth is, it wasn't about the day. It was about the thrill, the control, and the silence that followed. I moved like a shadow in Saga Prefecture, Japan. The towns were quiet, the people trusting. It was perfect. No one looked twice at me, just another face in the crowd. I studied them, my targets. Women who lived their lives in predictable patterns, walking the same routes, taking the same paths home. They didn't see me, but I saw them. It started in 1975. Tomiko Yamasaki was just 12. I watched her for weeks, always skipping along the same road after school. I waited until the streets were dark and empty, the perfect time to make her disappear. I didn't need much, a quiet spot, my hands, and patience. The look in her eyes as the light faded, it was intoxicating. I hid her where no one would find her, beneath the stones of an old septic tank. She became my secret, my first masterpiece. The years went by, and I honed my craft. Ritsuko Hayakatake was different, a teenager with her whole life ahead of her. I couldn't resist. I wrote her family letters, mocking them, savoring their despair. She isn't coming back, I told them, and I meant it. They received phone calls, too. I couldn't resist hearing their anguish, their hope fading with every word I spoke. Each woman was a story. Chizuko Ikigami, walking home from her factory job. I followed her in the shadows, waiting for the moment she would turn down the empty lot. When she did, it was over. Then there was the little fifth grader, Kumi. Her innocence made her an easy mark, a brief spark in my otherwise dull existence. But my favorite was Kiyomi Nakajima. I watched her for days, waiting for the moment I could strike. I left her with Sumiko Fujis beneath the cliffs in Kitagata Otoge, a place I thought would swallow their stories forever. Her husband's despair was delicious. He even received my calls. She's near Yakigome, I told him, laughing to myself as I hung up.